Hello, this is @TeachSmith, and firstly I just wanted to say thank you so much for 200 subscribers. But let's move quickly on to the subject of this video, Iambic Pentameter. So, top tip, understanding Iambic Pentameter will help you to unlock Shakespeare. It's almost like cracking a code to Shakespeare. Top tip 2, a couple of targeted relevant points about Iambic Pentameter, or even one relevant point, will get you more marks in your essay, because it links to AO2 or analysis, methods, language methods. What's the point of Iambic Pentameter? Iambic Pentameter shows power, authority and control in the character. They're in charge, or they're in charge of their own thoughts at least, or they're clear about their ideas. When it is broken, and by that I mean there are more syllables, which I'll come to, or less syllables than there should be, this shows something is wrong and you should pay attention. Lower class characters speak in prose, or lower status characters speak in prose, not in Iambic Pentameter. So these are the kind of points you need to be making in your essay, of course linked to the character or question. So what is Iambic Pentameter? Well, words are made of syllables, that is a single sound or mouth shape. When you say words that are single, they're single sounds. Syllable, for example, has 3 syllables in it. Syllable. Pairs of syllables are called feet. So in poetry and Shakespeare, syllables are grouped together into pairs or feet. Hello would be a pair of syllables or a foot. Pentameter. Pent is 5. Think about pentagon. Pentameter is 5 pairs, so 10 syllables. So what does iambic mean? Well, we know that pentameter is 5 pairs or 10 syllables. An iamb is a pair of syllables in which the second syllable is stressed or emphasized. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by unstressed stressed? Annoy, recall, deny, around, alarm, attempt, compare, the dog, my word, no way, I am. I am is probably the easiest way to remember this pair or this pattern because it's iambic, I am. And notice too, those are 2 words, I am. So pairs of syllables do not have to be in the same word. They can be in different words, cut words up, and that could even mean something, that splitting of words into syllables. So what's the point? What does it show? How can you talk about it in an essay? Well, this section from Macbeth is an excellent example. So you have the excellent iambic pentameter in that first line. I'll fight till from my bones, my flesh be hacked. Macbeth is determined to fight to the death. He's determined at the end of the play to fight until his flesh is cut from his bones. But then he says, give me my armour. 5 syllables. And Satan, who is supposed to be his servant, says, 'tis not needed yet. A bit of sass there, a bit of defiance from Satan, and also sharing an equal number of syllables with Macbeth. Now this shows that Satan must be something more than a servant. How dare a servant defy Macbeth? How dare a servant share equal syllables with Macbeth? And of course there's the phonetic coincidence, Satan, you know, S-A-T-A-N, or the devil. So really interesting example. So that is an example of split lines or paired lines, I like to call them. If someone has a more technical term for them, please do let me know. So here's another great example of a split or shared line to show tension and conflict. So Macbeth says towards the start of the play, your children shall be kings. And Banquo says, you shall be king. Now, Macbeth has 6 syllables, Banquo has 4, perhaps showing that Macbeth's status will be immediately in the short term higher than Banquo's. He will be king. However, even though Banquo has less syllables, he has the last word. And also, perhaps in terms of the future, in terms of history, he will be more important because he will have a line of kings, going down to what was believed to be, of course, James, the king on the throne at the time. Now, there's a tension there, there's a conflict there. There's a tension between the shared syllables and there's a tension in what's being said. Because how can that happen? How can it happen that Macbeth be king, but then Banquo's children be king? There is a confusion, a mystery, a tension there, which is reinforced in both the language and the structure. Now, this next bit's a little bit embarrassing, and again, I'm a massive nerd, so really I was kind of fibbing when I made up this rap or chat, as we used to call it in Brixton, but growing up in Brixton we all had to try and MC or whatever, so this is what I made up. When I was young I did some hell raising, but I ran away when the guns were blazing, especially if the police were chasing. 1 minute stillness, minute racing, felt like I needed armor plating. Now, why do I say this? Because iambic pentameter is everywhere. Before I even knew this, look at the first line. 10 syllables, iambic pentameter, perfect. But I ran away when the guns were blazing. I won't let you worry about you counting, that's 11 syllables. Why? Because I'm scared, I'm nervous, I'm running, okay? Especially if the police were chasing. 10 syllables, okay? I'm gonna get out of there. 1 minute stillness, minute racing. 9 syllables, I'm scared. Felt like I needed armor plating. 9 syllables again, I'm scared again. Again, this is all, a young lad when I was 15, trying to show off. It's not true, but it just goes to show iambic pentameter is all around us. It almost seems like the way we form ideas and thoughts, and when they're perfect, as in 10 syllables, and when Shakespeare shows this, he shows strength and he shows weakness when there's 9 or 11. He shows conflict between two characters. He shows status and class. It's a fantastic way of understanding the code of Shakespeare. So I really hope this video has been useful. Please like and subscribe if it has been useful. This is at Teach Smith. I really hope this has been useful. Please check out some other of my videos if you would like to. Thank you very much. And thank you again for the support.